Rob Reiner,
Yep.
beloved actor, director, writer, was killed along with his wife by their child. Nick Reiner, his child, he stabbed him to death. Like stabbing that's an intimate act right there. Stabbed them multiple times and slit their throats. Were you surprised when you got that news?
No, I mean, he already had a long case, the kid had a long case of having issues, It's a sick world, I think, we live in. But he had already had like a long history of having mental health issues. To kill your parents, I can't relate to that. I think that's just beyond sick, but not surprised though. Not surprised. Just based on what I already knew about him, his history with mental health and depression and everything else. I don't think that should have been the cause or the route that he took, to kill his family, but I mean, it really doesn't surprise me though. Dude was messed up in the head. Messed up.
Nah, they're saying he was on all kinds of drugs, and I'm talking about prescribed drugs.
Those are the worst kind.
Yeah.
Teach their own. Yeah. Yep.
He was on all kind of drugs. He was also on illegal drugs. This is somebody who was diagnosed schizophrenic. It's a sad, sad case across the board.
Yep. Yep.
And here's the crazy part. Like, what do you even do when you kill your parents? For somebody like him, he lived with his parents. I gotta believe he didn't hold down a full-time job, so all of his income comes from his parents. I'm sure him sitting in jail right now, the first thing that he wants to do is call his parents. And he's the reason that call will never happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know the afterlife's waiting, but in his situation, I mean, he cut off his lifeline, He cut the umbilical cord.
Yes, he did.
For real. I couldn't imagine doing something like that to that's beyond me, man. That's beyond me. But he was sick though. He was sick. He was sick.
Rest in peace to Rob Reiner and his wife. Nah, I agree. He was sick. I don't think this is a death penalty case. I don't think that they're gonna go for the death penalty. I think that there's too much evidence leaning to the side of, he wasn't in his right mind. And if there was ever a case.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think they'll do the death penalty on him. He'll just sit in prison for the rest of his life.
Yeah. Nick, I never asked you this, but would you let your son join the military?
No, not happening. Not happening. I won't let him live through what I had to live, what I lived through. Won't happen. But yeah, can't happen. Against it in my household.
What if he said he wanted to?
No. He knows me enough. Like, he's seen Dad and what Dad has to live through. He's seen enough. Hopefully that sticks with him, but there's no way in hell no. I can only control him for so long. My parents, at one point, my mom, she did not want me to join when it came time to sign the legal guardianship paperwork to let me be entered into the military at 17. But like my dad told my mom, like once he turns 18, that's a grown man. He's gonna do what he wants to do anyways. I'm just hoping I'm raising my son and he's seen enough to know that that's not the route that he has to take.